Hey guys, GNT here, back again to talk about Shinchou Yuusha, and goodness, I did not expect us to spend so much time in this realm of gods. I was about to make a joke related to Dragon Ball, but I'm gonna hold back. Oh no, but seriously, I just didn't expect us to be there so often. Like, he's been in that realm more than he's been in the actual world he's supposed to be saving. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. I just didn't expect it. So, with today's episode, this is after the whole recovery of MASH and all that stuff, and he had Rista to take him to the goddess realm, god realm, whatever the flip it's called, I don't remember. I just started calling it the freaking goddess realm because there seems to be new males there except for like Cerseus. I'm sure we'll see some more eventually, maybe. I don't really want to, but I'm sure it'll happen eventually. But so far, it's only been the one guy, so it's whatever. I mean, we've seen background guys, but they're not important. Oh goodness. So yeah, he takes them back, and then he's like, well, I want you to train him now. Cause old dude is scarred. He's just unfit mentally to do anything besides make cakes, apparently. Cause that's what he was doing when they got there. He was making a freaking cake. I was like, man, you just ruined this guy's life, dude. What's wrong with you? Oh, good times though. It was freaking hilarious. But yeah, when he said he wanted him to train MASH instead of, him, he was like, oh, okay, well, sure. This guy seems weak enough. Yeah, I'll train you. They took Elilu to the goddess of fire. I don't remember her name because she didn't really show up much in this episode. So I didn't really feel like she was worth remembering. Also, she didn't really make a freaking deep impression. They just showed her, and it was like, oh, I see. She's the goddess of fire because she wears all red. And she's hot. No other reason. We didn't see any skills, any abilities. Cause here's the thing, when they were doing the whole first day of training thing, second day of training thing, and they showed MASH and then Seiya, I expected them to show Elilu too. That's how you say her name. Elilu. I was expecting them to show her too, but they didn't, so I was like, well, what's going on with her? So I immediately felt like something must be up, because they didn't show her. And then on that third day, they were like, well, it seems like she doesn't really have any affinity for fire magic. And then I was like, well, if she can't do fire, did you try anything else? Did you really waste 3 days on somebody who can't do fire and just not try anything else? I'd like to hear that story. But yeah, apparently she's not great with the flames. And MASH, however, he got his training. I don't know. I was gonna say he's way more powerful. I mean, stat-wise, yes, but we haven't seen him do anything. So there's no telling. Seiya, of course, is still just as powerful as ever. As a matter of fact, he's a little bit more now. He trained with the goddess of war. What was her name? Adela? Adenella. There we go. Yes, I think that's what it was. Yeah. But when they first showed her, I was like, ooh, she ought to be fun. And they started doing the whole training thing, like day 2 of training. I was like, wait a second. She's transforming into a new character. In 3 days, he turned her from looking like a witch in the swamp into a princess. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what was going on, but she had a drastic makeover. That was freaking awesome. It was hilarious. I really enjoyed it. Oh goodness. Man. So, the thing is, leading up to that though, Arya is the one who introduced him to her, because he was about to get in a freaking fight with the goddess of destruction, Valkyrie. Goodness, my goodness. he called her an exhibitionist, and I was like, yeah, you know, you're not wrong. Because when I saw her, I was like, oh, well, this is going to be a fun character. She's pretty hot. Why isn't she the freaking goddess of fire? She seems to have a very hot temper. But no, she's the goddess of destruction. And she's basically I was gonna say she was basically this anime version of Bowsette, but it's whatever. That's an old thing. We don't talk about that anymore. I was thinking that because of her hair, her temper, her face, and the spikes on her body. I was like, Bowsette in anime form. But it's whatever. Anywho, when he, goes up to her like that, I thought because of his stupid attitude, she was gonna want to train him. But apparently not. Also, it doesn't seem like she's very into guys. So his usual looks and lack of charm did not work on her. So he ended up having to go elsewhere. Now, I'm sure that will change soon enough. Probably like in 2 episodes when they go back. Because they'll be back again. You know how it is. They do a mission, they return. That's what I'm assuming is gonna happen. I don't know for sure, but it's my assumption. So, back to the freaking goddess of war, Adinella. Yes, right. I got it. I hope. When she came back in princess mode, I was like, oh goodness. You know what? I think I might have liked you a little bit better at first. Because now you just look like a typical cute anime girl. Oh man. But she came with a cake and everything, and it was like, oh. Here was what I was thinking. When I saw that, I was like, they're not going to do the same thing again, are they? Because, when the dude came with the cake, he's like, yuck. I was thinking, he's not going to do the yuck thing again here. I said, they're going to throw us for a loop. And he's going to be like, yeah, you might be useful on my journey. At least I'll have someone to train me all the time or something like that, I was thinking. But no, he was like, yeah, yuck. Oh, goodness. It was so freaking crazy. And then she went crazy. So, there you go. Apparently she seems like she would be the type to murder you in your sleep. So he might have just dodged a bullet. I don't know. But I thought she was cool. Like most of the goddesses, they all seem pretty cool. But it's whatever. We see him actually quite often. I was about to say we see him from time to time. Not too much, but no, we see him quite often. And once they've been introduced, we'll see him again. That is how this is working. Or at least that's how they're making me think it's working. So, after that, they just end up going to the Dragon's Den, I believe it was. And on their journey, they show that Seiya learned a new freaking move. Like, I think it was called Automatic Phoenix. And it's basically exactly what the name of it is, Automatic Phoenix. The Phoenix automatically comes out and attacks anything with, I think he said, in like a 50-meter radius or something like that. It was 50 something, I think. But yeah, my point is, when you're within range, the Phoenix swoops down and attacks and instantly kills anything under level 30. Like, dude, what level is he right now? Cause Rista tried to, check his stat, cause she was thinking the same thing. Like, what level is this guy if he has an automatic move? Like, it just destroys everything. And when she tried, he had the fake guy set to level 1. It's like, really? Dude, you gotta go a little bit higher than that to make it believable. Even though it still wouldn't be believable because you probably still use an extremely low number. You can't be at 1. And so, while she was looking, the numbers started shaking. And I was like, oh, is she breaking through it? Nope. The ones turned and shot at her like arrows. Missed her eyes and everything. It was great. Great gags. Like, this episode was freaking hilarious. And like I said, I think I said this last week, Each week, the show gets better. And that's a freaking rarity these days. To where each episode actually builds on the quality of the last one. And then we hit the freaking ending when they went through the dragon's den and whatnot. Went to the freaking dragon village and met the dragon queen, I want to say. Their leader, basically. And they dropped the whole well, first they gave Mash his dragon transformation, made him like a dragon mute. Said with time he'll be able to become a dragon god. That sounds interesting, but we won't see that anytime soon. And then she was saying that Elalu had a great role to play. And I was like, what are they gonna say? She like has to give birth to a kid or something, it's a thing that's happened before. And like, you need to mate with said hero. I thought that's where they were going with this. I was gonna say, that's just a little weird for this show. But then they did something even weirder for this show. They went dark. They're like, oh, you're gonna give up your life to become the ultimate weapon. I was like, what the flip? Am I still watching the same show? That's a little out of character for this. Like, that went really dark really fast. So, I'm really interested in the next episode. Because, look at this. We know that nothing's going to actually happen to her. Because we've grown attached. Okay, we don't know if nothing's actually going to happen to her. But I doubt it. Like, the last shot of the episode was Seiya's eyes shifting, which means he was actually showing concern, so I doubt he's going to let them actually do anything to her. But I am interested to see where they're going with this, because clearly they're doing something here. Anyway, the episode overall was freaking fantastic. It was a 5 all day sun. It was so good. We got to meet new goddesses and junk. Besides the one whose name I can't remember because she had no presence. Which is funny because she's, so far, it's and she's the goddess of fire and whatnot. But she's the hottest goddess in this show so far. But she has they didn't give her any time to, show off any type of personality traits or anything, so she's not the most likable one. Heck, Valkyrie would be more likable than her, and that's because you've seen how her personality is. Freaking fire goddess, whatever your name is, she doesn't exist right now, is my point. So in the future, I'm assuming we'll run into her again, and then we will actually see how she is. Just seems to be a nice person. That's how they made it, look. But there's no actual depth to the character. Anywho, like I was saying, great episode. Can't wait for the next one. And I'm gonna leave it at this. Son of a gun. I just remember what her name was. It was Hestiaca. Cause I thought about it while sometimes that happens, you're just sitting there thinking about some junk and it'll just randomly come to you. Hestiaca was her name. I believe that's how you say it. Maybe the A in the middle is like silent or something. It's like Hestica. Something like that. But I remembered because when I saw her name, I said, oh, the goddess from Danmachi, but with a K on the end. Hestiaca. So, I don't know how I randomly just remembered that, but it is what it is. Anywho, she has no personality at the moment. And I'm hoping that changes soon, but we don't know. Anywho, I'm gonna end this one here. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode in the comments below. And I hope to see you next time. Peace out, and have a great day.